I've had something on my mind for a while now. It's been about 48 hours on my mind. This is more important than Jake Burger hitting a homer on National Burger Day or Mike Trout taking his son deep in his living room. This is the Joc Pederson slap heard around the world. For those that didn't hear, Joc Pederson was slapped by Tommy Pham in the outfield the other day over a fantasy football incident. So let me start here. Let me start by saying I do not condone violence. Joc Pederson said so himself. Violence is not the answer. I think it's better when things are taken care of on the field, on the ball field, like Joc has done recently this year when a fan was heckling him and he decided his next at bat to hit a home run and silenced him right then and there. But this is different. This wasn't settled on the actual playing field during a game. It was settled during batting practice. But let me just say, this was a slap. It wasn't a punch. It's just a fact that it was a slap. Both of them agreed on that. So we're not dealing with a Johnny Depp, Amber Heard sort of situation here. This was a mere slap. So let's get into the details here. Post-game, after the slap in BP, Joc Pederson was asked about this. And in a 3-minute and 16-second video interview, he didn't smile. He didn't laugh. It was just the most transparent interview over fantasy football that you could possibly imagine. All I was waiting for this entire conversation was a smirk, a laugh, because it was hysterical. But we didn't get that. What we got was details. What we got was what happened, how this happened. Tommy Pham was mad over something that happened 7-8 months ago. He had a player that he was disappointed in Joc Pederson for putting a player in his IR slot and getting somebody else to play for that game. That's what Tommy Pham was mad about. So 7 months later, when he first sees him, he walks up to him and he slaps him. Joc Pederson is just like all of us. All of these baseball players that are making millions and playing in front of hundreds of thousands of fans are just like us. They're working the fantasy football waiver wire. They're figuring out how to play within the rules and optimize their team within the rules and putting guys on IR slots and picking up other guys. And Tommy Pham just didn't do it. But Joc Pederson, playing within the rules, took advantage of that. And the next day, after Tommy Pham made it clear that, hey, he was messing with my money. So I saw him and he slapped him. That next day, Joc Pederson looked out for the media, was ready for the media, and he came with the receipts of this entire situation. He showed the text message exchange. There was a group chat between Joc Pederson, Tommy Pham, a bunch of players on the Padres team, and what Tommy Pham got really upset over was this GIF or video that had the team's logo superimposed above, and the team, the weightlifter with the Padres logo, threw the weight in the air and it hit him on the head and they fell down, and Tommy Pham apparently took a lot of offense to that. A lot of offense. Joc responded saying, I was just joking around. I didn't mean anything by it. Tommy Pham clearly took a lot of offense to this. So here's my takeaway from all this. Athletes are incredibly competitive. Incredibly. But they're just like us. They're playing fantasy football. They're getting pissed about things. And they're getting mad about bending the rules or not bending the rules. This is great for the game of baseball, though. I am here for all the pettiness in the world. I am here for the drama. I love it. I love to see it. These guys are playing in front of millions every year. They're making millions. But at the end of the day, they're pissed about the waiver wire on their fantasy football team. It's incredible. In the end, Joc is okay. Everything appears to be fine. He took it like a champ. He took it like the champ that he is. But let me just say again, I don't condone the violence. This was a slap, and this is just an incredibly ridiculous situation over fantasy football. And I love this sport. I love this game. I love the drama, the pettiness that it brings. And you know what? Next time the Giants and the Reds play each other in a series that most people aren't going to care about, people are going to watch for the Joc Pederson, Tommy Pham drama that came about over fantasy football stuff. In the end, Tommy Pham was suspended for 3 games. 3 games he got suspended for this. Josh Donaldson got suspended the other day for 1 game. I'm not going to get into that, though. But what a situation. Producer Conrad, the slap heard round the world, my friend. It was wild. Fantasy football, you and I have gotten into it in fantasy football. It just happens. Competitors compete.
Absolutely. Now, do you think that like a big reason why Joc was so like even keeled about all of it is because he's actually on a winning roster right now and does not want to present any sort of drama? Just keep it moving. This is nothing to see here.
Yeah, and he also came out and said, look, I don't condone violence. I wasn't going to respond with violence. I think it almost looks more sick that he just took the slap, just took it, came to the media with the receipts, and what's everybody going to say now? Like, Joc's in the right. Rules are the rules in fantasy football. He got slapped over something ridiculous. He was also in the right when it happened, and from everything I've heard, Tommy Pham dropped out of this league. So, just ridiculous, and I don't exactly know what Tommy Pham was doing there. Thanks for watching. If you love Flippin Bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.